Virtual reality is an experience. Well, right, yeah, obviously, but what I mean to say is it's been my experience almost exclusively for the past week. I spent so much time in Boneworks, modded Skyrim, and Beat Saber recently that I started having these weird virtual reality fever dreams. I've had a Quest 2 headset for about a year now, but only recently learned that with AirLink you can wirelessly stream your PC VR games to it. And this is what I mean. Playing in a world without a cable tethering me near my computer, the immersion has just been insane. Of course, I know it's not real, but the brain can easily be fooled, and I have been one. A fool, that is. I'm a fool. Because I've been fooled. Mods in Skyrim like Higgs, Plank, and VRIK have made the vast landscape of Tamriel a literal playground. Feeling like I can touch and interact and affect this world is like a little dopamine rush every time I do it, and I don't know how it stays so satisfying. Climbing a mountain in the dark, holding a torch can never be as much fun as it is when I have to actually do none of those things. Now, I've been known to hit a bullseye or two in my time in Boy Scouts, but hitting a target in the middle of the real woods on a hot summer day cannot compare to nailing a giant from 100 meters away, and then running for my life. And it's that's something you can't really do in a normal game. Running in one direction, keeping that momentum, but still looking over my shoulder. Okay, I guess some battle royales have that feature, but you get my point. It's just the more visceral experiences like that make things feel real. If I was actually running from, say, Mike Myers, yeah, of course I'd be able to check over my shoulder. That's just what you're able to do in real life. So having it translate into a game like this feels perfect. Skyrim, of course, wasn't made for VR, but thanks to mods, it feels right at home, and I can honestly say it might be one of the best VR experiences you can have. Think of the hundreds, if not thousands of hours you've played in Skyrim over the last decade, and that can happen in VR. The game is fully here. It's not some short, watered-down experience. You can run from Markarth to Riften and complete 100 quests along the way. Maybe slay a dragon. Maybe woo a girl.
Keep your hands to yourself.
A lot of other VR games will be over and done with within a few hours, but probably not Boneworks. Sure, the story isn't extensively long, but it can feel like a trip to Disney World with new experiences to have anywhere you look, and you can never really see it all your first time through. I had an OG Rift around the time when Boneworks first came out, and that Rift unalived, so I've been sleeping on Boneworks ever since. Finally diving into that physics playground has been a real treat. There's a real sense of weight to everything, which is kind of the point of the game. Anything I saw and thought might be possible, I could do. Except for opening and reading a book, apparently. And it's hard to convey the brief moments of terror as my gun runs out of ammo and this weaponized one-wheel is coming at me. Only for me to fumble over a new clip and forget to ready the thing. If any of that happened in a normal game, it's whatever. For one thing, you just press some button on your controller to do the full reload animation. You don't need to worry about your character forgetting how their gun works in Call of Duty. Okay, but imagine in a shooter, there's a 1 in 10,000 chance you just fumble the reload and get domed.
Guardian down.
Would that be hilarious or the most infuriating thing ever? I don't know. You also don't feel like you're really hiding in an FPS like you do in VR. With VR, that's me. Mom, get the camera. That's me. Oh my god. I hate that. Once I actually finish the story mode and understand more of what's going on, I'm going to be watching other people's experiences with the game because it's just so delightful to be an adult but feel like you're experiencing the world like a toddler for the first time. And once I'm burnt out on living vicariously through YouTube, I'm going to look into the Boneworks mods because apparently they can get kind of wild. With Beat Saber, I don't have much to say that hasn't already been said by thousands of others online. It's neat. It's fun. It's cool. It's... flip throughs of thesaurus? Enjoyable. Amusing. Pleasurable. Pleasing. Agreeable. Diverting. What? Clubbable. It's clubbable. We've been messing around with mixed reality, and as a former videographer and editor and compositor, the technology and ability to do this is just incredible to me. I mean, look, the blade can be on either side of my body depending on where I am in the 3D space. It's like I'm there. I don't see anyone doing that on their Virtual Boy, or Game Boy, or any other boy. We bought Beat Saber in the Quest store so that we could play wirelessly, but that's confined to what's available as music packs for like $12. But now that we can stream from my computer, mods and custom songs are easy. I guess I don't really have a point with this video, aside from just documenting and sharing what I've loved lately. Yep, this is it. This is what VR was made for. It's easy to get lost in a really good video game. It's easy to get lost in a virtual world. But honestly, all of this time in a weirdly real playground has helped ground me to the more tangible things in life. Holding my girlfriend's hand feels more real than ever before.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Anyway, if you've come this far with me, thanks for hanging out for a bit. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, or night, and I hope you'll come with me on another one of these love letters to gaming in the future. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go touch some grass.